Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Ian Haven Brad.
and the critter. Yes, you have to behave. I'm not having it if you're not behaving. I'm going to have to pound you. Like a pound puppy. Pound, pound,
I
pound.
am sweet and innocent.
No, you're not. Anyway. So, it is March 26th, 2022, Saturday afternoon at 4:04 p.m. We got kind of a late start, but you know, it's a weekend. You kind of go a little slower unless you work full time, then you're all out. You know, I remember we both worked. Remember, hon?
Uh-huh.
Then it's just you're just kind of a crazy. You're trying to clean the house. You're trying to do laundry. If you're managing kids, you know it can be just a crazy time. I mean, come Sunday night, y'all are ready to go back to work because it's just. I mean, now I guess the dynamics a little bit different since a lot of people still work from home. But we've just been kind of sitting and doing some planning on goals that we have, things that we'd like to save up money for, you know, and then we would like to take some trips and stuff. I'd like to take some train rides. I'd like to, I wonder if they have a train ride at Halloween time. You know how they have the Christmas train? I wonder if they have something like that set up. Wouldn't that be cool?
I think you had said that you
Well,
saw one.
yeah, but it might have been closed down.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'd like to do that kind of stuff. So we desperately need to get a car, another car. And we want it to be a car because it's more economical on gas. Brad sold cars for almost 5 years, so he definitely knows the ins and outs and what he's looking for and how to negotiate and all of that. He's like, you won't want to be with me because I'm gonna play hardball, and you probably won't want to see me like that. And I'm like, no, I'll just stay home. I don't have the patience to sit in a car showroom anyway. It just irritates the living heck out of me that sometimes they will take forever, and you're like, oh, no, I don't want another cookie. No, I don't want to watch whatever's on your stupid TV. I just want to go home. you know. So Brad would be all about looking at stuff and checking out stuff, and he'll be talking to people because I mean that's his whole field, right? And I'd be sitting there going, "Oh my god," you know. And so I told Brad, I said, "You know what I like, you know what I don't like. I'm not looking for anything fancy. You know, it runs and stuff. I don't have any specifications. I don't care if my heat's seat or not. I really don't. You know, I don't have any true specifications. I'd like it to have airbags, but you know, and brakes would be good. The engine, you know, I would want it to have a radio.
Yes.
We have bought a car before it had no radio, never came with one. It was a Geo, and it never came with a radio at all. I always teased that they did the blinkers instead.
Yep.
You know, but uh, so I'm not picky, and he knows what he's doing. So uh, we need to save up a little bit for that. So we have a down. Um, we're gonna get a couple, kind of like maybe what half the size of a small storage shed.
Probably about a fourth.
Yeah, but they're made out of the poly resin. You know, Rubbermaid makes some like that stuff, and we might get one or two of those that Brad would be able to store, like some of the yard stuff and that kind of stuff in. So, we'll see about that. We need eye exam desperately and order new glasses. We need to do some more maintenance on the Jeep, get another spare tire. Um, see, it's not on there. Oh, here. Is this it? No, this is it. I might need to get a few more shelves for in my closet areas where I store all the linens. And I need to go through there because that's just too many. And some of them sheets we're never going to use. So if they're flat sheets, I'm going to decide on whether or not I might use them for the backing on quilts. You know, even if they're fitted sheet, all I have to do is cut that elastic off. So we'll see about that. And I am a very goal oriented person. I have to have goals in order to function well. I don't care if it's the smallest goal there is. I just like to have a goal that you can then, set your sights on. We're gonna do some different things about transferring like the money that we have to spend for prescriptions, car gas, and food into a different account, and that would just sit there. And then we will be able to use it as we need it. I think that might be a better thing because what we're trying to do is end up with a little bit more at the end of the month than we have been. It would be really nice to have some savings and stuff like we all want. We got to really all watch our spending with the price of inflation and stuff. It can eat you alive. Time to buckle down, do more cooking from scratch, you know, really watch your ads. Basically, if you do Instacart or anything like that, so really watch your ads and you'll be able to pick up like meat deals if you drink pop, snack stuff, everything. So that's about all we got going on. It's cloudy today, and over here the sun's trying to come out. Over here, it's not. This is night and day, night. So I am gonna, like I said, with these diamond paintings, I did change my mind. I'm going to do a auction for them here on YouTube. Um, and then I'm also going to uh, here in the near future be auctioning off some of my artwork that I have just sitting in totes. I'm gonna go through and make and do basically an inventory of them and probably label them and then offer them up for starting in an auction. And as I would love to move some of this stuff, and I would love to make help contribute some financially. So it's a win-win. I will be happy even if I just make back enough to buy more painting material. That's always nice. So besides that, we don't really have anything going on. Just we went out to lunch with a friend tomorrow, and yeah, I'm working on the hat right now. Aren't I, right? I'm doing just a flat brim on this one. Maybe. I'm doing and I just started, so, it's gonna be this way. Yeah. So this is a yarn that started out with the blue and purple here, and now it's gone into just purple. So I'm gonna make that, and I had a hard time last night with pain because with me, okay. Let's talk a little bit about the gout and about the edema, cellulitis, and stuff I've got going on right now. We've made mention of this before, and the Lasix are not working at all right now. I mean, they just aren't. I take them, and well, I can't say they're not working. Brad and I were talking about this. They're just not showing any results in my legs and my feet. They may be working like on my pulmonary and stuff, because I'm doing okay that way. I mean, I'm a little short of breath. I did my pulse ox the other night. It was 94, which is down for me.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
down. I'm usually run 98.
Yeah.
I did some deep breathing exercises and I did get it up to 97. If you guys are ever wondering about that, if you have a pulse ox uh, meter in your home and you're gonna do that, you take it and then start doing some deep breathing, and you'll be surprised how much that number will rise up. So I keep track of that. That's the best way for me to tell if I'm doing okay, because with the asthma and stuff is my reading. So um, I am using the Advair again religiously, day and night, trying to get that, to help with my lungs. Um, but since the Lasix are not doing any good, I will get so swollen I get almost like blisters, water blisters. And when those pop, then very open and very painful. So I'm dealing with that right now. I can walk a little bit better, even though I have gout in the left foot too, now in the toes. But I did some research because I'm like, I told you guys, I can't really figure out what's going on because I am not eating a lot of meat. In fact, I probably don't eat enough meat. Um, I'm not eating any of the trigger food. I'm not drinking any alcohol. So I couldn't figure out why all of a sudden am I having so much trouble. I know weight plays a factor in that. I do know that. But I got really looking, and one of the things they say can really bring on a gout attack is if you're taking a low dose aspirin. Okay, I am. If you're taking a high blood pressure medication. Okay, I am. And if you're taking diuretic. All three of those. I've been taking more Lasix lately than I normally do. I've had to take Lasix sometimes every day. So that could be a problem. Something else to talk to my doctor about. Is that what the problem is? Because, like I said, I pay very close attention to what I eat and even what he eats. We stay away from the organ meats. I'll have just maybe a little bit of shrimp, not, going crazy. Um, all of that. And I think, my body does naturally have some uric acid that um, are very high. But so now it's settling, and the right foot, the toes and the heel, basically, and the ankle, and then the left foot right across all the toes. So um, I did rest yesterday too with my legs up. After I got done cleaning out here in the front room, I did go in there and have my leg up. So I don't feel as bad because you always feel like maybe you did something to bring it on, and it's like not necessarily. So it'll be something to talk to the doctor about. I am able to walk in the house now without a cane, and so is somebody else. Brad is being able to get up more and more and walk without a cane. Incredible. But yeah, like I said, and Brad wants to start making some woodworking items. He does beautiful work, you guys. Someday I'll have to show you guys. I, I, I think we still have a picture, one of your picture frames, do we not? He makes the most beautiful picture frames, even. And, he does all kinds of other stuff. So he wouldn't mind selling some of that because we're trying to generate some extra income in here in this house. Because, we don't, neither one of us are really wanting to get a work from home job. First off, we have to dedicate a space, right? It would have to be the blue room. Well, then we got to make it soundproof because we have Beluga Head who's going to bark, and he's going to carry on. You guys hear him? He's comatose on the couch right now. But you know, and inevitably, then maybe you want to go do something. Oh, I can't, or whatever. So it just doesn't fit in well with us. But we have enough marketing between the two of us, and I've run businesses like that before, just starting with hobbies. That's how I started on eBay all those years ago. I was just doing some hobbies, just doing some crafting. Man, I had this flag print material when 9/11 hit. And that's when you couldn't get the flags for quite a while. So I started making the little USA flags, and then would put it on canvas, would be more durable, and then it wouldn't out. And I would do a short sell, a 1 day sell, or 3 day sell, and bam, that was something else. You guys remember when that right after 9/11, though, one of the neat things was seeing all the flags? We had a renewed sense of pride for our country and stuff when you had such a horrible attack. But I've done very well in on eBay. I was even power seller for a while and stuff, which means you have to reach over at that time over 1,000 in sales, in a 30-day period. So I know we can do this.
Oh yeah. Well, one of the cool things though with the flags that you did is there were a lot of people that were selling flags, and they were trying to take advantage of people, you know, and you
Price
charged
gouging big time. I did not.
no. What you charged for those was just basically what you had into them, and then a little for your time.
No, not really, because once you did the packaging and all of that, I was breaking even. But it wasn't about that. It was about helping people that wanted a flag.
Yeah.
You know, because those flags were only like maybe this. Yeah. You know, the kind of the little ones on the dowels, but it was better than nothing. And yeah, I sold all those super fast. But yeah, I had them cheap. People would even say, "Why do you have these so cheap?" It's like just because I don't want, I'm not looking to, make a bunch of money off of these.
Yeah.
It's just like if you do hats and stuff, you're not looking to make money off of these hats. There's nothing wrong with people that are, but I make hats to donate. So I don't even know how we got on that subject.
No, just talking
about the marketing.
Yeah.
Brad and I have between the two of us, so much marketing, and Brad has a good imagination, but I have a great one.
Yes, you do.
And whatever he wants to do on a girl saw, if he doesn't have a silhouette, his wife can draw one. So that's a big. I've helped you with a bat or something. Yeah. Design a bat. So I mean, sometimes he'll just tell me what he wants, and we'll go from there. So we'll do it.
Oh yeah.
You guys have seen me do this before. I don't know if I'm going to list this time. Probably not going to list on Etsy or eBay. I'm probably only going to just do the live auctions initially, and then I'm going to look at what different platforms are best to sell on, because I know Etsy just took a huge hit and stuff. eBay, the listing fees are so high they will just eat you up.
Yep.
And also, we're only going to sell what we have done, not, I'm not going to do pre-orders and stuff like I've done before, because that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You're trying to make your normal inventory and do all your packing, shipping as normal, then you've got to pull this one out and, set it up for in 2 weeks, and yeah. So, do you have anything to say?
Mm-mm. Nope.
I'm a little tired today. Didn't sleep that hot last night, but I'll be all right. But yeah, that's about all we got. Yeah. Some days are long, 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 and the other days are just like, this is all I got. Nixie's over looking out the front door again. They all take turns.
The dogs have been especially loving today.
Especially to you. Holy moly. Jellybean's been all over him. Charlie and Nixie been all over him. So, yeah. I'm glad she fits in with all of us so well. She's getting braver and braver, and she'll lay with Nixie. She'll just lay with anybody.
Yeah.
So.
But is she still a little nervous when Nixie's laying in the doorway? Mm-hmm. She's still a little.
Then you can tell all of a sudden she keeps whimpering and looking at us, because we'll be in the bedroom, and then she'll go out and she'll because she wants, yeah. So, but yeah. How's your back feeling?
Feeling better.
How's your hip feeling?
Yeah, good.
Really? And then your knee?
It still makes me want to use bad words, but.
Did you put any stuff on it?
Not yet.
Oh, well, why not? What about that patch you were telling me about?
Well, because you and I were talking.
Yeah, but you were cleaning up the whole area there while we were talking. Finally, I'm trying to write down our budget, right? And it's just out of memory. But he's over here in the corner of my eye cleaning out everything. And I'm like, oh, stop, or you can figure out the budget. And he's like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
Even though we're doing the budget together, I'm still the one that's paying the bill. But I want to walk you through it, because I really do firmly believe that if you're a married couple, it should be both of you that knows how to pay the bills.
Yeah.
You never know when something will happen to somebody, and all of a sudden you got to pay it. And you try and figure out which way is up.
Yep. Well, and if you don't help with the budget, then you have no reason to bitch about the budget.
This is my thing with, see, you guys almost escaped. Grab your coffee. If you're a married couple, and if you're doing the old fashioned kind of thing where you pool your money together, if you only have one person in that paying the bills, it's easy for the other person to think that we have all kinds of money. I'm not talking about us specifically, but that there's all kinds of money and that you could go buy this or that you want. Even if you're sitting there on the quote financial meeting because you're getting to a payday and you guys are discussing what bills need to go out, how much they are, how much income, etc. The other person then knows, hey, we don't have the money for this. If I want to get this, I'm going to have to save up for a few months.
Yep.
So you're not asking that other person for,
yeah.
I don't know, $800 to go buy a bunch of fishing equipment. Because, realistically, it's like I really don't have. I probably could squeeze 80 out this month, but not,
Oh.
But I think that's going to work out better to put our money that we, for prescriptions and car gas and food money in a separate account, the one that we both have the debit cards, and that way, we're not using any of the other money we're setting up aside. So I think that'll work out best. I like to financially plan. Brad will tell you this. I love to financially plan. I'm not going to lie. And I've helped other people kind of straighten out their finances in the past, but I like to sit and plan. What are your goals? How are you going to achieve them? You can have all the goals in the world, but if you aren't working legitimately toward achieving them in some way, it's probably never going to happen. I'm a very, very goal oriented person now. Not so goal oriented that I'm going to get upset if it doesn't happen. I'm going to find another way around it, probably. But that's what we do.
You're very good at that. You're very, very good at planning.
Yeah. And I think it's good because, like that, with us talking, that we couldn't do both, to go on a trip and then go on an additional trip to California.
Yeah.
That if he goes to California this fall, first off, not going to leave me home without a vehicle.
No.
But he probably would fly right into California, and then spend some just one-on-one time with his dad, and the rock shop and all of that. I think it would be great for you just to be just you out there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even tell anybody else, but
Yeah.
I would love to see you go out and just spend time with him.
Yeah.
Because those are when you guys are going to make all those memories that you're always going to have.
Yeah.
Normally, I would say let's wait a year, but his dad is getting up there in age, and you never can tell, when things are going to, go worse. I mean, he's in great health. But, so, I mean, it depends on how much it's going to cost for him to fly out. He may have to take a train out, or something. You could at least you could take a train out to a more populated airport.
Yeah. Or if nothing else, ride the train from. I could take the train from here to Raleigh.
Absolutely. So I mean, so a lot of stuff to figure out. I'd like to either go on a short little cruise or a train trip myself. So we'll be looking at that. There's a lot of things we want to do. We both want to get stronger. We both want to, there's a, what do you call it, quarry, or what would you call that down there? A mine. They call it a gem mine.
Oh.
Anyway, they have the huge troughs where you can do the panning and stuff, where you can sit right there. So we even talked about back when Brad was using his walker and stuff, that we could probably do that. I would love to go down to, I think that's about an hour from it. Down near Raleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's an hour, bad traffic, maybe hour and a half at the very most. Would love to go down there and do that with him. You know, he said he's going to fold up his walker. He doesn't need it now. And he doesn't. He doesn't. And he's doing wonderful. So, it gives you hope. Kind of restores my hope about I can get stronger. Okay, I've been down and out with this stupid gout for a few days, and I will be for probably another week. It said it takes 7 to 14 days normally to go all the way away. It's getting better. So, Brad has told me I'm to get my leg up and to basically stay there today. So, he can do the cat litter box for me, and the rest can wait. I mean, I'd love to have you run the vacuum in my room real fast. You know, I got a few things to pick up, but I can even sit on my bed and do that.
Yeah.
You know, just because we spend so much time back there, I hate it when it's, you know, when it's icky looking. I hate floors looking icky. I will bypass the dusting, but I want my floors done.
We were talking about airfares.
Yeah.
And the airfare when I went out to Phoenix was about $420.
Right.
Right now, airfare from Raleigh to Phoenix, the cheapest flight is $917.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuel prices.
Yep.
Yep. Like I said, we'd have to see because, you know, we also need to have some dental work done. I've broken off like 4 teeth, and they need the rest. They need to be pulled the rest of the way out. Brad has a lot of dental work that needs to be done, probably dentures and stuff in the future. But that's something that we have to kind of save up for because, you know,
Yeah, $5,000.
most expensive thing is the extractions.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it's worth it, and just be determined that when you get your teeth extracted, I watched a ton of videos on YouTube about people that were getting dentures and stuff, so I knew exactly what to expect. And I knew exactly, everybody said it's hard at first, but get used to eating with your dentures in. Because otherwise, you have to take them out every time you're going to eat. And it still is hard to eat certain foods. So, yeah, I was determined.
Yeah. And how easy is it going to be if you go to a restaurant and take your dentures out?
Yeah, I've seen my dad have to do that before. So it's like, but I mean, each to their own. I can't really eat. I don't like to eat much of anything without my teeth in, and you will never see me come out of the house without my teeth in. That's just me. You know, some people will never leave the house without their makeup on. You will never see me. I don't want to talk. I don't even like to talk to Brad with my dentures in. You know, if I can help it, I don't. But you know, it is what it is.
Yep.
I was listening to the trains.
There's been a lot of them going by today.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes you can tell they're kind of messing around with when they're doing the horns and stuff. I love it. So, that's all we got going on. I just got to get over the gout and, you know, so I can get back to being more active. And, I mean, you only can be inactive for so much unless you're going to, I mean, you have to get up, go to the bathroom and let dogs out and all the good stuff. Right?
Yeah.
We watched a couple episodes of, last 48 hours. Or is it 48 hours?
The first 48.
The first 40. I'm saying I am last. The first 48 hours. And we really are enjoying that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll watch a movie tonight.
Yep.
So.
I'm so amazed. You know, I mean, we lived a fairly sheltered life in Wyoming, you know, but when you come to realize that how much drugs play such a major part in so many people's lives.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the big shock for me.
Yeah. You know, why not be addicted to chocolate fudge or something like that? But, you know, it was something we were talking about that I was going to share with them. Now I do not remember. I don't remember at all. Oh, I was going to tell you guys about yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a mess. Nothing horrible. But Brad went to go look at cars, and he's used to, like a dealership he worked at. If you were out looking at cars, there was going to be somebody out there pretty fast to see what you needed, if they could help you. Nobody ever counted. How long were you there? Nobody ever came out?
I drove through the lot, and then I didn't see anybody out there. And actually, I did see, I'm guessing he was their mechanic, and the mechanic never, when he went back inside, he never pointed out that somebody was out on the lot. And then I went parked right in front of the building, and
where they could see you?
Yeah. Yeah, and I was there at that time, I was there for a good 10 minutes, just sitting there. I even got out of the Jeep and went to look around, and yeah.
Nobody ever.
I figured they just didn't want to sell a vehicle.
Besides, he didn't have the car that he really wanted to look at. It wasn't there on a lot, so you know. And then he went to go pick up prescriptions at the pharmacy and realized he didn't have the debit card, so he had to drive all the way home to get the debit card. Then go back to get the prescriptions, because there had to be some prescriptions that we had to have. We have to do our vitamins and stuff tonight too.
Yes, we do.
But then he gets home, and the neighbor right behind us, the one that lets her dog run loose, every so often she will turn that music up where you can literally hear the words inside. And it's like, oh.
Yep.
So Brad texted her. Didn't get a response at all. And had you texted her again when she finally turned it down? No. She must have seen it, and then all of a sudden it went way down. But it's like, come on. If I'm sitting in here and it's vibrating on my floor and I can hear the words, it might be a little loud.
Yeah.
You know, and I think she justifies it in that the other neighbors across the street from her that party and are super loud. It's like, but how much do you enjoy it? Why would you do it to somebody else? And we're not just talking one or two songs. We're talking about a whole afternoon and evening at no extra cost. I have to take a shower tonight and wash my hair. It's a Saturday night and I'm washing my hair. I need to wash my hair. I need to wash all this. You know,
That's
I was
old school,
I was brushing it, and I'm like, oh dear Lord, you need to be washed. You know, like, you're looking extra now. But anything else?
Nothing I can think of, sweetie.
My eyes are bothering me today. That's why I have my glasses off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Well, sometimes the stuff is fuzzy and stuff is like, So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you cold?
No, the only thing is I'm really anxious. I want to try coconut panko flounder one of these days. I just had a.
Here we go again.
I had a vision.
He gets on one of these kicks, people, where, and he's not even going to use it tonight, but we're still already starting.
Well, yeah.
And it's like, this is all he will talk about until he does it. Right? I wouldn't say use it on the flounder because the flounder's going to shrink up so much. I wish I'd never bought it. Wish I'd never seen it. So you have a piece of fish like this. I know that's pretty big, but like this, and it's going to shrink up to this. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
No wonder you were so cheap per pound.
Yeah, and I didn't even overcook it either.
Yeah. But, I mean, I wouldn't waste it on that.
Okay.
You could use it on chicken. You could use it on fish, tilapia. Yeah. Don't wrinkle up your... You could use it on chicken.
That would be...
No, it would not be.
Yes, that's
no, it wouldn't be.
That's even too weird for me.
Well, you can just take your weirdness and shove it, buddy.
Wow.
It is not that. Okay, everybody below, put. If you think it's weird to put the coconut what? Panko? Panko on chicken
That would be really
or
weird.
or not. I don't think it would be that weird. You eat orange chicken, you eat sweet and sour chicken.
I don't eat
You
orange
eat.
chicken.
I'm gonna orange your face. Anyway, orange your sorry.
Your anger is scaring me.
I don't have to be nice to you today. It wasn't on my schedule. It did not say on my schedule to be nice to Brad Day. Okay?
Wow.
It is not that weird to do the coconut chicken. It would not be weird. How would it be weird? I have coconut creamer. How can it be weird to have coconut chicken? What's wrong with coconut chicken? Why are you being a hater? I'll make it and you'll think it's the best thing ever.
Oh, okay.
And I'll give you one little bite and you'll say, oh, yes, I love it. And I'll say, you ain't getting any more.
Yep.
Okay? What are you doing? Okay, I'm making a video and he is over here. Can you quit, please? Stop. Brad, I'm trying to make a video and you're over here rocking and rolling and cleaning out everything. Why are you doing that right now?
Looking for my glass cleaner.
I'm going to glass cleaner your face.
Your anger is still scaring me.
Your glass cleaner's up above there, over by, yeah, see it?
Yeah.
Why do we have all the cups? You're right by the kitchen, dude. How far can it be?
It's a long way.
Lord. Now we're keeping all the multiple cups right by where we sit. Why? Why? I had to clean out yesterday. I had to clean out by his trash can. It was the biggest mess ever. Ladies! Where your husband sits is the biggest mess ever, ain't it? That's all I'm going to say.
Love you.
Somebody who's supposed to aim so well, and he's one of the best shooters that there used to be, till he got the hand tremors and the eyesight diminished. But he can't hit that garbage can that's maybe a foot and a half away from you at the most. Look at this.
I see that.
Anyway. Anyway, I love you guys. Live sirens must be a fire or an emergency call for the volunteer people. So anyway, I love you guys. I do cherish your friendship so very much. Pray for me or send me, you know, a lot of patience because you guys know what the boy is over here doing. I don't know about it. It would not be that weird to have coconut panko. No, it wouldn't. How do you figure?
That's weird.
No, it's not weird. Bacon on donuts is weird.
That's weird.
Actually, it's pretty good. Actually,
yeah, it was. You're right. It was actually pretty decent, but still weird.
I can't talk about donuts because then I want donuts. And then you go to and you buy them from the store and you're so disappointed. You're like,
yeah.
All right, I have to go before I start talking about that. So everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad. It was nice knowing you.
Love you, baby.
Love you too. Bye.